And there's the two MVPs of our round of 16 matchup, Katie Nolan and her dog, Myrtle. Myrtle came in handy. It seemed like Myrtle was able to get into Pat's head there, Katie.
Yeah, I'll tell you, she got in my head a little bit there in the second quarter because when I first reacted to a big thing that happened, she looked up at me like she was going to start barking. And then I knew I had to balance my my Madden skills with my ability to be a good television personality and keep my dog quiet. So if anybody at home is wondering why I wasn't screaming and going nuts and absolutely dancing on Pat's grave, this adorable face here is the reason why.
I was going to say you didn't dance enough. I feel like you were a little bit going easy on Pat there at some points. A 26-14 scoreline could have been 80-0 really from my vantage point. What were the keys to victory in this one?
Learning the buttons as I went along. I would say the keys to victory is learning what each button does. I think I've figured out about 4 or 5 of them. There's a lot more buttons there that hopefully I'll figure out before my next matchup. But if this one has any say in that, she's not going to give me any time to practice. So what you've seen here just now is what you're going to see from me in the next round. And I hope I disappoint lots of people out there.
A very sound strategy indeed. You mentioned before the game that you're very much a gamer, maybe not so much sports sims, but you play a lot of games. What are you playing lately?
Well, I guess I would technically kind of be a sports sim. Would Rocket League be sports? I guess you could use cars to play soccer. Yeah. So doing a lot of that, and then Red Dead 2, and about to get into that Call of Duty Warzone, but I'm not there yet. Because like I said, she takes up all my time. Honestly, I haven't played video games other than just now in like 6 days. And I miss them. But also, I mean, like, can you be mad? She's so cute.
No, she's very, very cute. So we can completely understand. Up next, there's a matchup between Omar Raja and Stefan Diggs a little bit later on. The winner of that matchup will face you in the quarterfinals. Give us a little bit of your preview of that one and who you would like to face more.
Okay, so I'd love to face neither. I'd love something to happen where they both just back out and I get to walk on. I know that's not going to happen, but a girl can wish. Because, Omar's extremely online. And usually people who are extremely online sometimes game. So I don't know if he's got a ton of experience, although I will say at least it's not 2K. I know he'd probably smoke me in 2K, a game I've literally never played. But then again, Stefan Diggs plays football. I don't know if you know this. Big football guy. I would be interested to see what team he plays with. That would be probably an interesting choice, but I'm not looking forward to either of them. I'm going to get my butt handed to me.
If you were building a team of Madden pros to play on your squad, to play Madden, would you pick a bunch of NFL players that aren't necessarily video gamers? Or would you pick a bunch of gamers that aren't necessarily football people?
If I had to choose one or the other, I would choose gamers. Just because there's nothing in football that can prepare you for what X does and what square does and what circle does. But if I could do a hybrid of the two, then you're going to get an understanding of what plays you're actually calling, like what those really are. And you're going to get the gamers who know how to use the buttons. And then you're also going to get them wanting to impress each other because gamers that play a lot of Madden think they know football really well. And you might get a football player being like, I got to prove to you I know it better. So I think that's how you're going to get greatness out of everybody. It's a little mix of both.
Let's go back to your astounding, incredible victory over Pat McAfee. Let's just call the final score 97 to -1. Somehow he lost a point. Let's just go with that. Do you think that Pat McAfee will ever play Madden after that game?
Absolutely not. You know why? I think there's a number of reasons, but the big one being that his special teams performance was just atrocious. And it's like, you're Pat McAfee. If you're going to be good at one part of this game, I'd love it to be special teams. Don't let down your friends and family. And that's exactly what he did. But I mean, if I may, very nice guy, very enthusiastic. He tried his best. It's just sometimes your best is really, really bad.
Yeah, we're going to need his address to send a participation medal, I think.
He deserves it. He deserves it. And he was entertaining, And so that's why in the fourth quarter, I decided I'd throw him a bone and be like, hey, this button does this. It's like I only have 3 scraps of food and I gave him one. So I'd like people to recognize, my graciousness, even in a rollipping. Is that a word? Romping. Whatever.
It is now.
I hate his butt.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.